72 hours, one essay, and one huge procrastinator. And that would be me, if you couldn't tell. Okay, I have like 20 minutes until I need to leave, I think. I'm leaving it very late. Bye, my sweet boy. Aww. Bye, Rocco. Come here. Good. Good pie. Okay, so I've made a last minute decision. I'm actually not gonna go to uni today because I actually feel really shit right now. I do not feel well. I don't seem like it. So I'm going to stay here today. I'm gonna email my tutors like, sorry I can't come because I'm sick. This is where we find ourselves right now. Coffee, watching the Emma Chamberlain, a recent video. Also, love that she's been vlogging again. I love it. I'm, you know what? I know some people don't like Emma Chamberlain, but I do. I enjoy her vlogs. I think she's a vibe. I also like her podcast. I'm just sort of a stan, I guess. But the new vlog's up, so I'm watching it because it's short. It's like 12 minutes. I don't know why. If a YouTube video is shorter than 12 minutes but larger than 20, I won't watch it. Generally. Depends like what kind of mood I am. But I will watch like hour and a half long podcasts. Like with Benny Blanco. I have watched that recently. With, is it Daniel Walls? I think is the person who's interviewed Benny Blanco. I've just been really into the music scene lately. I've been really, I don't know, just getting amongst the ideas of like producing music, how that looks, how like a lot of the most popular songs we've ever heard were produced and just created. But that's like literally not what I have to do today. I actually have a huge essay to write, 1600 words. Actually, that's not even big. 1600 words is not bad at all. My thing is creating the argument for it. Usually I'm pretty good at creating the arguments, but right now I'm not feeling it. I've got to choose like a piece of social media or an account from a community I either come from, I admire, or I'm uncomfortable with. And I just can't find a piece of media that is like a strong enough source of hatred for me to, yeah, because it just doesn't exist on my phone. Because it's not, communities of hatred just aren't on my phone. And I feel like to be in that kind of toxic technoculture, you have to be really in it to, be amongst those communities. And I'm obviously not. So, and I know I could do an admirable community, but I'm just, as of right now, before I look into it, I'm not sure how to create arguments around that. I just find it's easier to write an essay from a negative standpoint because you're arguing for something to be corrected. For this essay, I've actually chosen a profile, and even though I was literally talking the whole time about how I don't want to do an admirable community or account because I was just like, I'm worried that I won't be able to create a good argument around it, I have found her profile. It's Nabiha Ahmed. And she is, I wrote a good sentence before. I kind of describe her as like, she unapologetically uses her account to address like racial gaps in the fashion industry and calls out the fashion industry's lack of diversity, as well as addressing sustainability and the effects this has on the citizens of developing countries, in this case in a specific reel she mentioned Bangladesh, where a lot of her family comes from as well and lives. And she directly goes against the status quo, aiming to bring down some of the largest brand, and admirably stands up to criticism from a lot of people who misunderstand her objective with SS squared. Like it. I really love her account. I followed it for quite a while actually, and I think you should too if you're into fashion sustainability, and also just looking for a great creator. She's super entertaining and she brings a lot to the table, and I think is her unapologetic approach is quite unique. But yeah, I think doing this her profile will be very interesting, and very good as well. Like I'm excited to write about it, which is always a good position to come from. I just hope that I can really dive into like the socio-technical processes. Sometimes I put on outfits and I just like look at them, right? And I'm like, is this, I could just keep this here, but like, is this ugly or is it cool in like a funky weird way? Where I live, I feel like it's just not socially acceptable to walk out like this. But I'm like in another part of the world, like New York City. Yeah. Or I don't know, like maybe even Melbourne. Maybe. I don't know. Is it too weird or is it kind of cool? I think maybe if this was more corseted, that's not a word, but it is today, just more of a corset, I think those angles would look nicer. I think that would look a bit nicer. Honestly, I know a lot of people don't like the Pomodoro technique because they think it just like snaps them out of it too much. But when I am like, when my brain is in a position where it constantly wants to do other things, like all I want to do right now is make content, right? I can like unbox a few things I've got hanging around. Like, I really want to do some content. But no, 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 no. I have to do my assessment. So I find like the 25 to 5 minute intervals to begin with are so useful because it gives me enough time to make a little tea. And it also, this one comes up with saying, oh, like, what do you want to achieve in the next 25 minutes? And I also find that one really good for making sure I'm being reasonable with the amount I'm doing in 25 minutes, but also just keeps me on track. And I like that I get to do little goals and tick them off at the end. Gym now because I really haven't been like working on my strength, which is really bad because it's really good for your body. I know, I think uni's just like gotten to me. All uni students kind of get to a point, if you kind of do fitness on the side sometimes, that when it's assessment period you just kind of stop. I just stop. My whole like routine just goes out the window. But that's to say I don't really have a solid routine. I've tried that many times to implement one, but my days change all the time. But anyway, speaking of the gym and health and fitness and wellness, I recently just got some vitamin C and some ashwagandha. Apparently it's really good for you. So you can guarantee that I'll be getting on that for the time being. But now I'm gonna go lift some weights to get these chicken arms to be some muscles. Lol. It's 8:54 and I'm really working on going to sleep at a reasonable time, so we're waking up at 5 a.m. We'll find out. Now that I've recorded it, I feel like I kind of have to, but I'm pretty tired, so it's time to go to sleep. No, do not even think of jumping on me. Good morning. I'm very bad at Dusty. If you don't know who Dusty is my Kelpie. My son. However, my son has eaten some form of animal shit this morning. I came up into my dad's office today because it's away from the house and it's what, like 6:30, something like that. And I need to do some of my vocal drills because I do get lessons like one a week as well, but alongside it I do these exercises outside of like my 1 hour lesson to refine, I guess, and strengthen all the muscles. Moment in my little singing lessons, we're actually doing Dance All Night by Rosie. We're doing Toxic from the start, but I actually know the lyrics to Dance All Night better. Kind of an underrated song. I didn't realize it wasn't more popular in terms of her album, which is crazy to me because it's a really good song. Yeah, it's kind of funny that I was very questionable about recording anything to do with music and singing. Because I don't know, I feel quite vulnerable when you're starting when you're a bit older in music. There's like this expectation that you start when you're like 2 or something. And I only just had a crack at like this for fun, right? And then I've ended up really enjoying it. So now I'm concerned that there's other people out there in the same boat that haven't just like done it. I'm also need to learn how to string nylon strings to like a little guitar, an acoustic guitar, because one of my friends was very nice to me and gave me a free guitar because I want to learn how to play guitar. So eventually I'll be bringing my guitar up to this little session as well in the mornings. It's like he's so pretty in the mornings here. I'm a fan. Consistency is key. Got that vitamin C in me today and the ashwagandha. I know, I saw something online saying that like ashwagandha can like damage your liver, and I was like, oh, but it's probably rare. I don't know, I probably should have consulted my doctor, but I don't think they'd sell it on like shelves if it was deadly, so I think that's just like maybe if you have too much, I don't know. But I'm just gonna start off by watching a YouTube video and then I'll probably read, because what's the time? 7. Yeah, I kind of want to get started on my essay because I work at 2 p.m. today. It's 7 a.m. now. I want to get started on my essay in like half an hour. So, but I'm also eating this delicious wrap. Here is literally firsthand how the creative process works for me. Empty whiteboard. Looks so sad when it's empty. Is it connected? Hello. It is. Hi. Now you can hear me properly. This is kind of how my creative process is working today. I'm heavily on the whiteboard. I also have my notebook for additional notes. I've been trying to teach myself some form of music theory. I'm just really into music at the moment. I never thought I would be. I kind of always thought I sucked at music because I actually tried to get into the music. Well, I did get into the music excellence class in high school, like middle school. And I actually got kicked out the first class, which I actually think was a little bit unfair Alright, so you've got your Y in the middle. It's definitely an oval, and that's okay. And your what? Not half bad. It's pretty wonky actually. I do a lot of podcast listening too. I swap over different types of podcasts. I'm probably more consistently watching Nikki at Night just because it's a lot more about entertainment. And that's just like where my brain has been for a while now, is the entertainment industry. So I've played with a lot of different thoughts about what kind of careers I could do in the entertainment industry. And right now I'm working on stuff for film, because I'm making a short film with a friend at the moment, so I'm excited. Maybe I'll vlog that experience that day. Also, this is the video I'm watching. This is what I mean by I get a little distracted. I haven't written a singular word. Like an idea from Pinterest. Let me show you actually. Let me show you what the idea was. This outfit, and I was like, oh, I have a denim vest. I also have a somewhat fitted collared shirt, and I don't have a mid-length skirt, but I do have a full length, and I do have a shorter length. So I was like, damn, before I forget, I need to make this outfit in my head. Not even in my head, just like I need to put it on and see the vision. So I did. Now it is 9:51 and we haven't really done anything, so anyway, enough. I need to do this. I need to do this. This is madness. Actually, I just missed that whole spritz. That whole spritz just missed. Okay. I'm ready to head out the door. I'm going to work because she's a working gal now. Again, after my last traumatic video where I talked about not having a job. I got a job, guys. It's fine. And in time in South America. And I really enjoy my new job too. So, that's even better. I just need to pop some goop on my eyelashes and then I can go to work. It's 11:44. I only woke up like 40 minutes ago. And to be fair, I forgot to vlog everything. I completely forgot I was vlogging for the next few days. Just like documenting shit. However, I don't know how this relates to like filming at all. But I saw that Lady Gaga is coming to Brisbane. The tickets go on sale in 2 days, but I'm like, shit, how much will they be? Because, you know, South America, that's gonna take a lot of money. But, do we just do it? At this point, I was a wee bit concerned because, look, I was taking a long time to get through so many references for this assessment. And I was like, are we even going to finish this on time? Like, yikes. But it was a really nice day. It was chill, raining, the best type of day to speed run an assignment. That's for sure. This is our little snack break. Just look how healthy I look right now. Matcha, turkey wrap with coleslaw, jalapenos, and pickled onion. Don't judge me, and I put cream cheese on it because I really like it. Apple pear. Ready to see the most amazing thing as well? Okay, beautiful. And ready? Bam.
Do you notice that in this video, I give myself ample time to finish this assignment, like I had days. But this is just how hard procrastination truly smacks me in the head.
Say no to this?
I don't know why, I just can't get past it sometimes. I just need to be rushing things on that deadline. And that's just me with my assignments. I can't help it. I'm only human.
It's Sunday. I have gotten out of bed today. I've had 2 matchas and I had a bacon and egg wrap this morning. It's 1:43. Update on that essay. We're actually doing really great. I've got one more body paragraph and conclusion, then we're pretty much done. It's just referencing and then making it a little bit more concise and succinct because it's a bit wordy in some places. So I'm that impressed by the intro to this video. And I'm not easily impressed with like content stuff because I consume a lot of it, like whether it's uni, whether I've done when I've been in like digital marketing in the past particularly, and like just have been editing stuff for a long time. So like when someone does something good, I like to highlight it. So I'm pretty sure she actually might be an Australian creator too. Because I think I follow her on TikTok. Intro to this video was just so visually cohesive and just really made sense, and it looked so great. It was not like crazy editing, but it's like when something is so cohesive and visually just makes sense for her personal brand online, it makes me so happy when people do that right. I don't even do it right for me, which is crazy to think that, you know, I can recognize it, but then I struggle to apply it because I think when it comes to your own, like, quote unquote personal brand, it's so hard to put yourself in a box and just decide, like, this is what I'm going to look like. And that's where I get really mixed up with my own stuff because I haven't produced enough videos, in my opinion, on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube yet to really define exactly what I'm about. Like, we know I'm about like creative shit. I like to do random stuff, and I don't know if there's even an audience for that. But there's like on the same note, doesn't really matter. Like, I'm just creating for fun. This is my outlet. Oh, 6 minutes of yapping is bizarre. I'm gonna watch the rest of this video. At this point, it's like a bed running vlog. I promise I do leave. But I've finished my essay. Look, it's okay. It's alright. The reason I say it's okay, it's alright, is 1,600 words, and my question was, how is race, gender, and or sexuality on social media produced through complex socio-technical processes? And I selected a case study, as we were told to, and I wrote an essay. I just clocked myself in the head. No. I didn't even know how many references I had. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, you relax and watch Gilmore Girls, and oh my gosh, I should paint my nails now. Okay, so now the plan is Gilmore Girls. We're on season 6, episode 11, and painting our nails. I'm planning on wearing a red, like, cute little dainty girly red top tomorrow.
the white skirt, so I'm thinking some red nails would go really well with that. I mean, that's pretty good. That's as good as it's getting. We're gonna do this color.
Late night phone calls.
What drunken late night phone calls?
Being in the second row of machines as you hit the entrance, it's all about you. And then I showed him your picture and he totally freaked out. Wait, I got Luke, I want you to.
And I said next time, I don't know if you caught that.
I did.
Did you?
They're done. They're not done super well, to be honest. I decided to fade a little. It is like 12. I'm like, do I stay up for the Bahrain Grand Prix? Or do I just wait and do it tomorrow? I say do it tomorrow. I'm really losing it. I feel like that kind of ends this like 72-hour semi-productive vlog. I'm actually filming again tomorrow, but not a vlog, something else. So I will see you then. Sorry, just shameless plug of the nails. Yeah, I will see you then. Be well. I'm so tired. Good night.